So in this video, we're going to take a look at Palmanova on the final 2 weeks of the summer season. And well, you may well be quite surprised because not only is it extremely busy over here, it's also very warm too. But more on that in this video because we're going to take a look at how busy it is, what there is to see and do here, and whether we're going to see anything closed down just yet, like we have done in so many of the other resorts around the island. But for now, let's turn the camera around and let's check out what Palmanova is like today. So just standing here on the jetty on the far side of Son Matias beach, we can just see how busy the beach is. We do have quite a few half-term visitors over here on holiday at the moment, which is accounting for the huge influx of visitors that we've seen in October. And this is also helped by the amazing weather conditions that we have over here for this time of year as well. It's currently around 29 degrees. Check out my update from the island. I would have published this maybe a couple of days ago, but I shall drop a link in the description text below to give you an idea what the weather is like for the week ahead. So if you will have seen my update from over in Magaluf from just a few days ago, you will have seen that building works have already started, the normal winter renovation works have started right along the beachfront, but that isn't the case over here in Palmanova. And thankfully, Palmanova is just a very, very short walk from Magaluf too, so you get to enjoy both resorts for the price of one holiday. And also you will have seen in that video too that many of the water sports have also been taken off the beach too, but is that a case over here in Palmanova? Well, let's go and have a look. So we can see the electric bikes are still operating over here in Palmanova. We've got plenty of people out in the water as well. Let's leave the jetty here. Now I earlier this morning saw the Britannia jet making its way around Magaluf and Palmanova as well, so that boat trip service is still running. It's a great thing to do as well on a nice day if you want to see a little bit more of the coastline. But it's great to see that hasn't stopped running just yet either. So looking over at the swimming pool area of the Leonardo Royal Hotel, you can see that is also very, very busy. A lot of the hotels are packed even for this time of year. We normally see the resorts quietening off a little bit, but this just hasn't been the case in 2024. Yes, it is a lot quieter in many of the bigger resorts, but we're seeing, look, even over here, look, over in the Big Blue Diving Centre, it's very busy with holidaymakers checking out what they can do over here on holiday. Now they still have the water sports section set up over here in Palmanova. If you're coming over particularly with kids, plenty of stuff to do over here too. So have a walk down and have a chat to the guys down here. So we're just coming down the jetty here and I'm just having a quick look into the Scotsman, which is looking very busy. I have heard actually that they do the best English breakfast in there. Should that be a Scottish breakfast? I'm not sure. But check out the views over the water today. Now we have had quite a lot of wind over here in Mallorca over the past few weeks. That seems to have died down, but I have heard rumours of storms later on in the week as well, so keep an eye out on your weather apps for those. So I've just come up the steps here down by the Blue Bar just to give you a slightly aerial view of Son Matias Beach. You can see how many people we have in the water. I'm always being asked on the Facebook group whether you can still swim over here, and absolutely the water is lovely and warm. You can see lots of people are in the sea today, but let's take a walk down the back of the beach. Now it doesn't really feel like October over here at the moment. I guess as we roll in towards the end of October, we're going to start seeing a few places starting to close down and a few more holidaymakers leaving the island for the year, but at the moment it's still very busy here. Also good news as well, I can see in the distance we can still see the beach beds and the sun umbrellas are still out on the beach as well. I'll be absolutely horrified if these get taken up early, considering the time it took to get them down in the first place here for this summer. I've said it before in my videos, but I just find it so hard to believe that in just a couple of weeks we're going to see the beach umbrellas and sunbeds and many of these restaurants closing for the season. I'm hoping over here in Palmanova things are going to stay open a little bit later on and we'll have a later closing of many of the restaurants down here, because as you can see just by looking out over the beach, there's still considerable demand for holidays over here in Mallorca. And at this time of year as well, I still recommend even getting yourself a table reservation, whether it's for lunch or dinner too, particularly during the school holidays. A lot of families coming over. Everyone's out here looking for food. But the good news is that most of the restaurants I'm passing down here, they are going to be staying open until at least the end of the month. Now I just have filmed a video update over in Magaluf, over in the Fusionetta Cafe, and I've seen quite a few of the cafes and the bars down there closed now for the season. But this is just not the case over here in Palmanova. Still feels like summer, and that has to be a good thing. And check this out, look, every single sunbed and beach umbrella has been taken over here. I wonder what time holidaymakers had to come down to reserve these. Let me know in comments if you're over here on holiday at the moment. Was there a bit of a scramble to get a beach bed, even in the middle of October? Quite possibly. So we're just coming up behind the Bali beds here, the more expensive beach beds over here on Son Matias Beach. I didn't think these would prove to be so much of a hit this summer, but they have been. They've been a great success, and I can see only a couple lay empty today. Let's keep heading along to the end of the beach. Fantastic to see green flags flying over here in Palmanova too. There have been so many beaches I've visited over the past few weeks that have had either yellow or red flags, but not the case over here in Palmanova. So we're coming to the area of the beach that's been largely empty for most of the summer. This is kind of the sports area of the beach. And we always get a little bit of a quieter area over by the Globales, Santa Lucia and the Son Matias Beach Hotel, because obviously many of the guests are actually going to be around their swimming pools. And it is a lot quieter down this side. No take up of the Bali beds down this side of the beach. If you are coming out for the final few weeks and you do want a quieter experience, maybe come down this far side of Son Matias Beach. Anyway, let's head on around to Palmanova Beach. Gotta say as well, just come up by the F&C restaurant and look what I had to get from the soft ice cream, the Mr. Whippy ice cream stand. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and let's head on round the point. Now as I come down, we're seeing the final few weeks of the F&C restaurant. I do believe that this is closing for the season this year. You'll no longer be able to get your €3.50 ham sandwiches. I'm guessing this may be a lot more expensive if we're going to have a full refurbishment and a new business down this far end of the beach for next year. Let's wait and see. So don't forget to consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll bring you all the latest news from over here in Palmanova if you're planning a holiday over in 2025. So it's great to see the little sports centre on the far side of Son Matias Beach is also open. We can come and rent the pedalos, the stand-up paddle boards and the electric bikes too. It's great to still see them down here for something to do if you're over here with the family. And in theory as well, these should all be out on the beaches until the 31st of October. Okay, so I've just come around the corner here, just taking a look at Palmanova Beach. I can see a lot of volleyball nets out. They must be having some kind of tournament going on this week. Let's take a walk down and go and see what's going on today. The lifeguards here should also be working until the 31st of October too. We shouldn't see them leaving the beach anytime soon, particularly as towards the end of the month as well, we do tend to get a little bit of stormy weather. So these beaches do need to be patrolled. Also down the far end of the beach as well, look, we've got the pedalos, and just panning the camera to my left here, you can just see how busy it is over here too. Anyway, let's keep walking along. And from the looks of it, all the cafes are open down here and the restaurants are open, unlike in Magaluf. Just coming past the Diner Beach Club here. This is all very much open, as is Barbusa Beach and Rogers as well, a little bit further on too. Even Little Chiringuito is still open as well. They've removed the umbrellas Not quite sure why, because it's absolutely boiling today. But look, we've got lots of people down here. And this side of the beach looks almost as popular as Son Matias Beach as well, the far side of Son Matias Beach. Check out the luxury area of Palmanova Beach here. It's very, very busy. But anyway, let's see what's going on over here in Palmanova Beach. Now, as suspected, they do have some kind of event going on. But check out just how busy the Il Chiringo is. The Chiringuito on the beach here, little Italian Chiringuito. It's absolutely packed over here. And bearing in mind I'm filming this on a Monday at lunchtime too. So we're just coming up to Paradise Beach, which is also very much open and even advertising football games for the week ahead, which they show on their giant screens here too. Don't forget they've got some great evening entertainment over here as well. So again, if you're looking for something to do on an evening, then the Paradise Beach may be the place to come to. You can see the screen there, but they normally have a little stage set up as well, have some live music playing out too. Just across the road as well from Paradise Beach, we see a new arrival in Palmanova, and it's Casa Chiringo. I think it's related to the Chiringuito that we've just passed. It's a rice restaurant, so I think they'll specialise in paella. Should we just go and have a quick look? I don't think it's actually open, but I'm going to run across the road here to go and check it out. And it's very much closed today on the Monday. There's no menu outside. We'll have to return and see what they're serving here. But it brings us out to the Dolphin Restaurant and the Piano Bar as well. The Piano Bar is another great place as well to come on in the evening too, if you're looking for somewhere to go in the final few weeks of the summer season. Got a few people out here having a few drinks at lunchtime as well. Anyway, let's keep on heading down through Palmanova. Just looking across the road here, I can see the Antigona ice cream shop is actually closed. Don't know if it's just because it's Monday, but pretty much everything down here on the back of Palmanova Beach does look like it's open. And coming up past Tropico Beach as well, it's looking very, very busy inside too. Should we go and get some nice views going around the point? I think we should do. Let's go and have a look today. Just to give you another view of Palmanova Beach today. A lot of people have the right idea and they're in the water. Anyway, let's keep walking around. Well, don't forget as well, we do have some departure times here for the boat trips. If it is a thundery day, if we do have storms and we do have some rain forecast this week, the boats may not go out, so just bear that in mind. But on a day like this is perfect boating weather, the sea's quite calm. Anyway, let's keep heading along round to Es Carregardor Beach. Okay, so you can see the shade is actually sweeping down onto Es Carregardor Beach already. It's only about 2:15, so you can see that the days are getting shorter down here. But my goodness me, it's looking absolutely stunning still over here in Palmanova. Let's go and head down. Let's still see if all the restaurants are open. I'm pretty sure they are, but like I said, it's looking absolutely stunning today. And I can't believe it, we have seen the first signs of the season coming to an end here, and it's the worst possible sign actually. It's the sign of the boardwalks being taken up, the accessibility boardwalks being taken up. I mean, it took so long for these to come down in the first place. I think it's about June when we actually saw the boardwalks being placed on the beach. They're actually starting to take them off the beach here over in Es Carregardor. Well, maybe nobody with accessibility issues needs to get onto the beach down here. I'm not particularly happy about this. I thought this was going to be a completely positive, lovely video, but yeah, check this out. Just bear in mind, if you are staying in any of the hotels over here in Palmanova, if you're coming down to Es Carregardor beach, if you are in a wheelchair or you do need help getting onto the beach, you're only going to get this far. And I'm guessing by the end of the day, or by the end of the day tomorrow, this little bit of boardwalk may well go. And we can see, looking at the zillions of sunbeds that we have down here, that this beach is a little bit emptier than the others. Loads of free sunbeds, which probably explains the dismantling of the boardwalks that we've just passed. But in my opinion, maybe it'll be better to kind of get rid of some of these sunbeds before getting rid of the accessibility for those who need it. Just my opinion, but anyway. So just looking at the restaurants along here behind Es Carregardor beach, I can see pretty much they're all open too. So you don't need to worry about eating out over here in Palmanova. I can see the boardwalks are still down on this side of Es Carregardor beach. But look, this is what I mean. Look, there are loads of sunbeds that just haven't been rented here today on such a gorgeous day as well. So this side of the resort is less busy, but maybe it would just be better to start with moving this huge, massive sunbeds here first. Who knows? But my goodness me, check out how busy Azar or Azor, I can never remember the name of this former Chiringuito that used to be called Can Blanc. It's super busy today. Okay, so it's looking more or less all good in Palmanova for the final 2 weeks of the season. Now we are going to see a gradual unpacking of the resort as we head towards the 31st of October. We're going to start to see more boardwalks being taken up. We're going to start to see some of the sunbeds disappearing as well, which I don't think will really be missed because I think too many were placed down here this summer. Apart from over on Matias beach, on the far end of Matias beach, I don't know a point at which every single sunbed was rented down there, but there you go. Anyway, everyone, I hope this video was a nice positive look at Palmanova. You can see how gorgeous it is here today. The weather, as I said in my news update, is going to be mixed during the course of the week, but I still envisage that we're going to get plenty of sunshine as well, and it may cool down a little bit in the final couple weeks of the season too, but nothing too much that you should worry about. Okay everyone, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget you can find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram, and appearing here and here on YouTube are a couple of videos that will help you out with your holiday. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Goodbye for now.